Hello and welcome to the Breckenridge Mountain Video Tour. I am your guide, Ted Amenta, available for private ski and snowboard instruction upon request. I am also a local real estate broker, so for more information on both private lessons and Breckenridge real estate for sale, please see the links in the description below. One of the requests that I had from a viewer was to ride the T-bar again. It was a very windy day when I was here last time, so he said he couldn't tell what I was trying to say. It's kind of windy now also, but hopefully we pick this up a little bit better. Probably the most important thing about loading the T-bar is that you stand up. Don't try to sit down on the T. Don't lean back against it. Don't try to sit down on it. Just stand up and let it pull you. And that's about it. The more you can relax, the easier this is. We just want to point our skis straight and not make any turns in here. Yeah, just relax as much as possible. Feet a little bit apart. And about another 100 yards up here is an area that some people have some trouble with. I will mention that as we get there. If you do have any trouble and you fall off the chair, they ask that you clear the track that we're in right now. So you can probably make out little yellow poles or padding around the poles in the distance on either side. They would like for us to go underneath that rope and ski something over on the other side. And it's probably a little bit easier to do so to our left. So if you fall, scoot under the rope, go left and back down to the bottom of the T, or you can continue on down to the bottom of the Peak 8 area. So right where we are right now is where it starts to get just a little bit steeper, and this is typically where people, if they're going to have any trouble, this is where it happens. So right here, the pull of the T feels a little stronger, and then this turn right here also throws some people off, but the turn is just like going straight. Just relax, let the T-bar do the work, stand up, feet a little bit apart, and that's it. So once we get over this ridge up here, I will try to point some things out that we can see. So that sign, I doubt you could read it, but it said, "Fallen skiers, clear the track immediately." They just don't want people skiing down or just in the way of others coming up the hill on the T-bar. So off to our right here is a run called Pika, and Pika is one of the easiest runs you can take from the top of the T-bar. It is typically groomed and one of the least steep runs. From the top of the T-bar, you can also traverse across the hill quite a distance. I would say a good 500 yards. All the way over to Vertigo and Y-Shoot and everything in between there and Pika. We would get off this T-bar going right. I'm actually going to go over to the Horseshoe Bowl, which is to our left, and I will talk a little bit about how to get off of the T-bar once we get up there. One thing I forgot to mention at the very bottom, when we first load the T-bar, we want to look to our inside shoulder. So I've got the pole of the T-bar on my right. That means I look over my right shoulder as it's coming around. If I had someone with me who is standing to my right, and therefore the pole would be to their left, they would look over their left shoulder. You look to the inside where the pole is. And we are very close to the top of the T right now. At that next lift tower, or I should say about 15 feet past that next lift tower, I'm going to give the center pole here a little bit of a tug with my right hand. Give myself a little push forward, a little pull forward, and then just get off the T to my left. So right about here, I tug with my right hand, toss the T off to the side, point my skis left, and that's all there is to riding the T-bar. From here we get a great view, and that's where we came from, right down there. So a little bit of a how-to, how to ride the T-bar. I hope you liked that. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If there's anything in particular that you would like to see me ski on this channel, feel free to mention it in the comments below. And as always, have fun and be safe.